I actually got a very fun and interesting weapon dropped me recently, and I want to show it off in this video. Now, jump right into it. The weapon I got is the Aurvandil FR6. I think I pronounced that right. You can definitely flame me in the comments if I didn't, but this is going to be a Omalon fusion rifle. It is a high impact, so it's one of the highest charge times, but it has the perks Reconstruction and Chill Clip. Now, if you don't know what either of those perks do, Reconstruction basically will just reload the gun itself over time, and you can get up to double capacity. So with this one, I do have 6 rounds in it, which means I can get bumped to 12. This will also change if you do have battery enhanced perks or even a backup mag. So that is honestly very recommended to run if you are running Reconstruction. Now, Chill Clip is also a perk at the top half of the magazine. You will slow enemies that you shoot. This applies enough slow stack so you can shoot twice and it will for sure freeze the enemy and every single enemy's around the enemy that you initially shot. So it's honestly a very good perk for PvE. If fusion rifles are in a okay spot in PvE for just doing a pretty big chunk of damage when you need it, and this also is going to be competing with things like Riptide, which is arguably the best fusion rifle for PvE, and things like the Deliverance, which also has some very good rolls on it. So where does this one come into play? Well, you do have its origin trait with Omalon fluid dynamics, where this weapon has increased reload speed and stability for the top half of the magazine. So you're basically having 2 perks that are based all around the top half of the magazine with Chill Clip and Omalon fluid dynamics. But then you also have a perk that basically makes that top half of the magazine double. So at the normal fusion, obviously you have 6 shots in it. Once you shoot those 3 shots, both of those perks are going to go away and they're not active anymore. However, with Reconstruction, since you're buffing that all the way up to 12, that top half of the magazine is pretty much the entire reserves of the gun, because Reconstruction will also reload the gun over time even if you're shooting it, which means you're never actually going to get to that bottom half of the magazine. Now, obviously with the Omalon fluid perk, this is going to give you more reload speed, which doesn't matter because you don't need to reload the gun, but you do get more stability, which is arguably one of the best stats for a fusion rifle to make sure you can actually land your shots. So simply with this one perk, you're getting an insane amount of benefits from these 2 just on its own, and it is honestly a very fun option to use. Just as a cool little detail, if you've made it this far in the video, I do want to talk about Snorri, because a lot of these Omalon fusion rifles have some really cool interactions. With this one specifically, it does have things like Reservoir Burst, but it also can play into the fact that it has the Omalon fluid dynamics. So with Reservoir Burst, you always want to have that gun reloaded. Omalon fluid dynamics will help with that, give you some reload speed at the top half of the magazine, but it also does have compulsive reloader. So compulsive reloader alongside Omalon fluid dynamics, it just gives you a crazy amount of reload speed, so you can make sure you always proc that Reservoir Burst. And just like the Aurvandil, this works in the exact same way with playing into that origin trait, which is very, very cool. Definitely be sure to keep an eye out for these fusion rifles. Don't just instantly dismantle them, because I honestly think this is going to be a go-to role that a lot of people are going to want to get, because it is up there, and I think it can compete with some of the best in-game fusion rifles. But anyway, that's going to do it all for me. I just want to make this quick little video showing you off this cool roll. It definitely let you all know that you should be on the lookout for it. Let me know what you all think about it in the comments below. But if you all did enjoy and learn anything, you consider subscribe and drop a like, turn notifications on. Also, if you'd like to join my Discord or follow me on any of my socials, all that was linked in the description as well. But just know watching this video is way more than enough, and that every single bit of support from you all is truly appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching this one, and have a great day. Peace.